Okay, we are live. I hit live early so we could just make sure we're going whenever people get here because I was ready. I'm excited to be here for our Educate and Rejuvenate winter reveal party. Hello. I know there's a delay, so it's always like at the beginning, I'm like talking and nobody's here yet, which is totally fine. That's why we're going live early. I've learned from a lot of live streams that it is the best way to go when we're able to. So, Kinsey is getting this shared in all the various groups. We're making sure those emails get out. When you get here, I would love for you to pop in the chat, say hello, tell us where you live, what grade you teach. Did you bring a snack or anything to the party here tonight? Hello, I'm seeing some likes, seeing some love here. Amazing. Yeah, I know we started early. It's still a minute early right now, which is like, we don't usually do that. We just want to make sure that we get this video rolling. And then when people click on the link, it's not like not live yet. So we're early. So everybody who's here right now is an early bird. So good for you. How's your week going? I feel like it's like a Thursday, but it's Tuesday, but it's fine. It's actually been a really great day for me. I am very excited for this event. It's been a very hectic week, but it's been exciting because I'm so excited for this event. Hello, hello. Let's see. We've got Mary Ann here, south in Nashville. We've got Amber here. She's got her Ben and Jerry's. We got Vanessa. Hello, Melissa. And now we're just barely actually at 6 p.m. So hello everybody. We're definitely going to get more joining us in here. I've actually got some slides that I put together. Oh, that's funky. You've got two of me right now. Let me fix that. Here we go. I always love this PowerPoint Cameo feature. Every time I use it, people are like, how did you do it? It's called Cameo in PowerPoint because I know a lot of teachers are like, wait, I want to know how to do it. So if you like just go to Cameo and you can add a camera right onto your slide if you teach virtually ever, definitely comes in handy. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Lisa. Sagarika, did I say your name correctly? From California. Hello, Linda, Shannon. So excited to see you here. Those of you who are here today, so much fun. Okay, so this is our Educate and Rejuvenate Winter 2024 speaker lineup keynote reveal party, and we're going to talk about how the event is going to be how the event is going to work. It's going to be different than our past events in a few ways, because for one, we haven't done a big winter event at this, like the way we're doing it, where we have a ton of guest speakers. We've done little mini ones just for our members, but this is our first time doing it where it's open to the public for a winter event. But it's going to look a little bit different than our summer one. So I'd love to know, have any of you been to one of our conferences before, whether it is one of our summer conferences, or maybe you went to the winter one, you were from being in the Educate and Rejuvenate Club? Let me know if you've been to a conference. If so, do you know how many you've been to before? Katie said howdy, she can't wait. Hannah says woohoo. Shannon is here. Dawn is here. Michelle says she's been to one of the events. Yes, love hearing it. I'm seeing more of you tune in here, so welcome to our Educate and Rejuvenate reveal party. Vanessa says all of them. It is so fun. I know there's some of you who've been here from the very beginning when we first started in summer 2022 was our first event. So we've done summer 22, 23, 24. We also did a small, like I said, for members only, winter 22, 23, but this is our first big 2024, and we're calling it actually 24, 25 because it's going over both winter. So Chris says she was at the summer one. I loved it. Became a lifer. Love it. Jennifer says hello from Kansas City, Missouri. Been to all the events. Love it. Love seeing so many familiar faces here. Love seeing some new faces too. If you're new, if you haven't been to an event yet, let us know in the chat. Okay, so I would also love to know, who are you hoping is a keynote or a speaker at this event? We have some new faces. We have some people who have been at the events before, for those who have been to the events. So we've got an incredible lineup, like we always do. I'm always so privileged and honored for the people who choose to dedicate their time and their knowledge and their expertise, and give some of that to all of us here at Educate and Rejuvenate. It just, when we all come together, it helps us to lift each other up and feel more inspired, and just like, I don't know, when we all come to, and it's not even just the speakers, it's all of you. Whenever we come together, there's always magic. There's always magic in the virtual room. And I know I'm preaching to the choir here, because it looks like most of you who've at least responded in the chat so far have been to one of our events before. So you're here at the reveal party because you're like, oh yeah, I know how cool it is. I want to be part of it again, hopefully. So okay, so we already have some people guessing, or just saying who they're hoping for. We have a few hoping for Honest Teacher Vibe. She's awesome. She did our original one, actually. She was so much fun. Okay, so do I see any other? I don't see any others yet. And I love seeing where you're all teaching, where you're from. So fun. Chris is drinking her coffee right now. I think that's a guess for Christina Kuzmich from Lisa. We love Christina. We've had her at 2 of our events now. She's so much fun. Kim has cheesecake. Yeah. Anybody else have a really fun, exciting treat here? I love it. I would like an experienced educator that's actually been in the classroom since COVID. We have current teachers in our lineup. So, and I think our Keynote is currently in the classroom too. Pretty sure. Okay, there's an extra hint, but also it's not 100% sure hint. I'm pretty sure she is though. I'm like, I did a podcast. Oh, and I gave away that too. If you caught that, I did say a pronoun. Okay, so, all right, we are 5 minutes in. I would love to get rolling with this. So excited to do this reveal party with all of you here tonight. So much fun. The way this works is that every comment that you put in the chat as we go through this live is an entry for a giveaway prize, right? So we have 3 prizes we're giving away tonight. We are giving away, and I should have put that on a slide. I didn't. So, or maybe I did. Maybe we did. Let's skip forward. Here we go. Here's what we're going over, I suppose. So I'm going to share about Educate Rejuvenate in case you're new here and you don't know what it's about. We're going to play a guessing game for our guest keynote. So we have 1 guest keynote for the winter event. For summer, we have 2. For winter, we have 1. I'll go over clues for who it is. And if you find out that you guessed right, you'll be entered to win a foot spot and gel nail kit. And actually on our team meeting today, we were trying to figure this out. We're like, oh wait, because we just said in multiple places, in some we had said the first person, and in others we said a random person. So what we decided is the first person to guess correctly, if anybody does, is the foot spot and gel nail kit. So if you're the first person to get the name in the chat, Kinsey is backstage. Kinsey on Team Educate Rejuvenate. She is watching that chat, so she will note when she sees the first person guess correctly. But then anybody who guesses correctly, we're gonna have another pool to win a signed copy. Oh wait, no, that was the planner. So the planner for Kinsey's like nodding. She's like, no, Kelsey, you got that wrong. So a planner will be given away to any person, a random person who guessed correctly. And then a random any person, just any comment you didn't guess correctly. You had no clue. That's totally fine. Somebody randomly will get a signed copy of my book mailed to them. So, and that is my book, Educate and Rejuvenate, that just came out like 2 months ago. Yeah, it's officially been 2 months. That's crazy. I see some of you saying you already grabbed a copy. Thank you. I love hearing that you are reading the book, enjoying it. When is the winter event? We're going to get into all the details of the winter event. The live portion is, there is a live on December 30th, and then 7th, 8th, and 9th of January. It's kind of like, we couldn't do it all during winter break because of the holidays and just our team's capacity and bandwidth, so the majority of it is happening in the new year, but we do have a live day during the break as well. And we're going to get into all the details of all of that. Kim says so far she loves the book. Yes, I'm so glad you love it. I love hearing that. I love hearing that you're reading it. Tammy says needs a new planner. Yes, please. And thank you. Yes, so we got those awesome prizes. And then again, the pedicure, manicure, mani-pedi, it's going to be the pool, like where you put your feet in, and the gels for the first person to guess correctly. So pay attention to those clues when we do it. Maybe have your phone out to look people up on Instagram. And I will try not to give away with my face when I see it. Okay. Oh, I'm getting so many sweet comments about my book. Lenny says, love your book. It's amazing. Rhonda is the planner put away for next school year. Love it. Love it. I know, so crazy about the holidays, right? Monica loves the book. Melissa can't wait to read it. Love it. Love hearing it. Okay, so that is how the giveaways will work and how tonight is going to work. It's just going to be a fun time. Oh, and here we go. Here it is. I think I already explained all of this. Ooh, but the one thing I didn't, though, is that everybody here is going to get our Christmas party pack. So we'll share that at the end. So if you're here and you're still here after we go through everything, we have that link that'll be at the end of here for you to grab that free resource. So all of you will get a copy of that. And even if you're watching the replay, you'll get a copy of that. Kinsey will pop it in the chat too, but it's usually hard to find. It gets like buried and weird if you're on the replay. So we put it on the slides as well with like a QR code and everything. And then we also are going to have a crazy fast deal for those who are really fast and want to join us at the event. Okay. Stacy says, what? Awesome. Yes. And remember, another way to get extra entries is to tag your friends in the comments. Because remember, every tag is an entry. Tag friends who you would love. Like, who would you, if you were to do this event with somebody, it's always like when you do it with somebody and have that accountability buddy or someone to talk about it with. Of course, we have our community to talk about it with too, but it's always fun to have someone in your like in-person life that you're doing it with as well. So love for you to tag a teacher friend, or if you know somebody who homeschools, it's useful for them too. Tag them in the comments and that'll get you more entries as well. Rhonda says she needs to get the book. If you want to grab a copy, it's on Amazon. And maybe you'll win tonight too. So I would wait at least until the end of the live. But it's called Educate and Rejuvenate. For those of you who don't know, it's called like everything. I mean, it's the podcast, the events. We did a big rebrand this year. Basically, everything is Educate and Rejuvenate, which makes it easy to remember. Though a little confusing at times when we're like, oh, Educate, Rejuvenate, the book, the podcast, the event. Because before, the Educate Rejuvenate was just the name of our event, so we would use it in that way. And now we realized, like, oh, we need to be clarified. We're talking about the event right now. So, okay. So here is the event overview. So we are having the pre-party on December 30th. Main event January 7th through 9th. So the pre-party is going to be when we do. So the pre-party is going to be more of like refresh, rejuvenate. We're going to start with a and I think I have that on the next. No, I don't. Okay, so I'll go more into that, but we're going to have what's called a booty yoga class, which for those of you who've done our events before, you know we usually have a cardio and we usually have a yoga. So what I did, since with this event it's more condensed, we only have room for one workout, is dance and yoga put together. And this is actually the instructor that I go to her class twice a week in person. And it never occurred to me to ask her to do it. And then I asked her, and so it's going to be so much fun. Like, so I'm sharing my yoga instructor with all of you. So it's going to be really fun. And then we're going to do reflection on 2024. So I will be doing that with all of you. We'll be doing some coaching. We'll be looking at our wins. We'll be looking at what we've learned. We'll be just really feeling good about how this year went, but also the lessons we've learned. Like if we had hard times, like there's good in that too. So we're really going to look at that. We're going to celebrate. We're going to look forward to the new year. And then we're still figuring out the final schedule, but I think we'll probably have a speaker roundtable on that day too. So it'll be kind of like a little half day, probably 3 hours, short day on the 30th. And then we have pre-K through 6th grade educators of all time. Oh, sorry, that is who we are helping, right? So all types of educators to work smarter and not harder and live their best lives. That is always the point of our events. We have over 25 speakers. So you'll notice it is fewer speakers than our summer event. And that's actually really intentional because we know you're not going to have as much. It's not like the summer where you have like all this time, and you also don't want to be overloaded with too much content. So this time, like usually we would have our speakers apply, and we would basically just take everybody and we would like far and wide be like everybody speaking. But this time we're like, okay, we really want to be intentional. We need like, you know, who's the best person we can think of for classroom organization and for management and all of this. So we had like a certain amount of spots we wanted to fill for actually each category that we wanted to make sure that you had. And we actually had a survey from our members about like what are the areas that you really want to hear about. So we really we were very intentional with our speaker lineup to make sure that you have the best of the best, but that you also have time for it, right? So it doesn't feel overwhelming. And then in the summer, we'll go back to having the huge lineup. So this is kind of an in between what our winter was previously, and just making the event a little bigger, but not like summer big, right? So we're really excited about it. It's really going to be, there are content sessions, right? But then there are fewer, right? So it's just like the few you need. And then there's a lot about getting through that mid-year slump, because how many of you feel like you get in a slump mid-year? Like mentally, physically, you're tired, you feel a little you know? Like I feel like so many of us get that, and that's what this event is for, to really help you get over that mid-year slump. A lot of us are setting goals at the new year, so that's really a big part that I'm going to be helping you with, is setting your new year goals and setting yourself up for success so they actually happen. Because how often do we set new year's goals and then they don't? So might already be me now. Yes, I feel like the mid-year slump has already, yeah, it's like Katie said, the whole coldest season, the slump has begun, like to go down, but it's like when the event happens, it's like, oh yeah, we are in it. Like end of the break, we want to reflect, we're feeling good, but we're also feeling kind of school starting back up. And then like that January 7th through 9th, it's like, okay, we're back, I'm tired. And there will be replays, right? If you're like, I can't attend every night live, that's totally fine too. So we'll have that for you. So our goals and our big why behind our winter educate and rejuvenate, like I mentioned, is that big refresh that we all need with the mid-year slump. I feel like I already talked about most of this. Like going into 2025, right? A lot of it is about reflecting on our previous year and going into 2025, wanting to actually reach our New Year's goals, create that life we want in 2025, and have it actually happen. And the big thing with our events always, and this is no different, is that we want to bring together a community of teachers who want to lift each other up and focus on our growth personally and professionally. And we talk about the problems. We absolutely do. It's not toxic positivity, but we also are like, what are the solutions? How can we make our lives better? Like it's the both and, right? We make sure that we feel the camaraderie of like, oh, this is hard. A lot of this is really hard, and we're not denying that. But also when we come together and we find solutions and we simplify and we figure out ways to get more organized or to do our centers a little better and all of that. So yeah, we are and it's in the evening, so it's like the time for those who are in the club, the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, it's after school hours, so it's not like while you're at school, so no worries about that. Okay, so differences between this and past summer events. So logistics, we can't do all day during the week, during the day, right? Because during the summer event, we do like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's all day. And we can't do that, right? We can't do that because you're at school, you're teaching. And we couldn't do it all during the break because we have the holidays, and that just would not have been doable for our team. I have to think of our team and our capacity as well. So we have the December 30th pre-party, and then we have the week after where we have the live portions, but there's more to come. I'm going to explain what else you're having with the pre-recorded sessions and all that too. So if fewer content-based sessions, so it's just the perfect amount for that mid-year refresh, no overwhelm with too much, right? More for mental health and burnout, as many of us are in that mid-year slump. We also have some fun categories we haven't had before. We have a fitness session, we have a style session to help you look good and feel good. Kind of that refresh is like, oh, I want to refresh for me too. So we have those kind of fun categories. And then we have some incredible new speakers too. So that's, I mean, we always have new speakers and old speakers. So I guess that's kind of the same, but the fact that there are new speakers, you know. What's the same? We have a comedy guest keynote. We have And I always do some tailored teaching. I want to make sure though, because I know we have a lot of people come every year. So I want to let you all know these are going to be new sessions that I'm planning. Obviously, there's going to be some, like, there are concepts that we talk about consistently, like the model and everything, but it is going to be new content that I'm teaching about 2024 reflection and our 2025 goals. It's not just the same exact thing I taught last year or anything. It's going to be a really fresh take on all of it. We've got an incredible speaker lineup. We've got live coaching and speaker roundtables, just like we've always had. We have the mind and body. We always love to include workouts. We've got that booty yoga, like I mentioned. We have some familiar faces from the past events. And as always, the incredible community that we have. The vibes at this event, who can agree with me? The vibes at this event are just unprecedented for really any virtual event I've ever been to. I've been to a lot of virtual events. Like, I feel like the only events that I felt the community and camaraderie that I felt here at Educate and Rejuvenate are in-person ones. So I feel like what we've been able to do is take the best of an event and translate it to virtual. And so the community here is just unprecedented. And I expect that to remain the same. A lot of us coming back each year, reconnecting, but then we also invite new people, lots of new friends who get to experience it for the first time. And that's what I always love. It's a great way to help teachers who are really in the trenches, who are really feeling overwhelmed. This event is to bring them in, right? Bring in more people so they can feel that too. I know I'm preaching to the choir here a lot with a lot of you, but these events really help us to bring more of the teachers in. Like, everybody's welcome as part of this community. So here are just some of what was said last year. I mean, we're seeing it in the chat too. Like Katie's saying, these events are awesome. Supportive group. Everybody's excited. I see in the chat. Yeah, and like Rose says, attended because they didn't think I needed it until I attended. People are so glad they signed up. And as always, we always have this slide. It's like, what are we doing to try to make it better? We're always trying to make it better. So what we have this year for you is the pre-recorded sessions and replays are available in our mobile app. So it's easier than ever to watch on the go, right? For the pre-recorded sessions. We're going to have a checklist to log how much time you spent on each session, where we have like how long each session was to make it really easy for you to calculate it and figure that out for your PD certificate. Kins, make sure you note that, because I don't know if we put the actual times before. So let's make sure we note that, because I know that everybody wanted that. We're going to have that live pre-party with the workout and bonus 2024 session before the main event. Oh, we did. Perfect. See, my team is awesome. They're on it. Thanks, Kins. We have a huge surprise for general admission that we've never done before. And then we have a crazy fast action deal that we've never done for Platinum Pass, which is the upgraded version of the ticket. And also, I know some of you here are members. If you're here, you already get it. So just be excited. You already get all the event stuff. So just be excited about what you're already getting. Don't go buy a ticket if you are in the Educate and Rejuvenate Club. Just reminding you that. If you're not in the Educate and Rejuvenate Club, that is our membership. You would know, I think, hopefully you would know if you're in the membership. That means you either pay for the lifetime membership or you're paying each month or quarter or year. How do I get the app? Amber, you can download it on the App Store. It's just called Educate and Rejuvenate on Google Play or Apple. You can download the app. And I'll have more info for you too later also, Amber. Okay, so that is all the info. Now we're actually finally getting into the guessing game. Who's ready? Who's ready for the guessing game? Or buy one for a friend. I did that last year, about 5 for 5 friends. Katie did. She's amazing. Just sharing the love. And I want all of you here to think of a friend who might want to come to this event with you, because it's going to be a really great one, and it's going to be really easy for them to come and attend. So the teacher keynote guessing game, clue number 1. I see a lot of you ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys read it for a sec. I'm gonna get a drink. This is good. I just got this new supplement. It's like collagen, and it's blackberry lemonade flavored from Clean Simple Eat. So have any of you ever gotten anything from that brand? It's so good. We'll have to give that away sometime. Okay, when we're doing like a healthy thing. Okay, anyways, this dynamic speaker knows exactly what it's like to be in the classroom because they've been there. And I think she's still there. I think from our podcast that we recorded that's coming out next week. Okay, from lesson planning to bus duty, they lived the teacher life and turned those everyday moments into pure joy. And it was supposed to be they, but I already accidentally spoiled it. So sorry about that. There's another clue. Yeah, new year, new healthy prizes. I know we might need to do that. That'd be so fun. That'd be fun to do like things that are healthy, not necessarily weight loss, because that's not everybody's goal. But just like healthy, right? That's always good. Okay. Teacher keynote guessing game, clue number 2. So from classroom comedy to national television, our keynote speaker has brought a message of joy to Good Morning America, the Washington Post, major education conferences nationwide, and even their own comedy tour. Okay, so that's clue number 2. Okay, and I see some messages from Kinsey in the private chat. Okay. Kins, maybe see, well, I don't know. Kelsey is probably taking a break. Kelsey's been working so hard. The other Kelsey on the team. I always have to remind that I'm not speaking in third person. Kinsey, you could just do a post. I don't know. Maybe you figured it out. Sorry, I needed to be talking to everyone else here. Okay, teacher keynote guessing game, clue number 2. Oh, I already read this. Okay, so we see this clue. Okay. Clue number 3. This educator turned comedian brings clean, relatable humor, inspirational messages, and a social media following that feels like family. I'm seeing some good guesses here, but I'm not going to say any more. But keep trying, keep guessing. Oh, you just did the row. Perfect. Kinsey got it. Okay, I didn't see her message. She was just trying to make sure that she could get this live shared with all of our groups. Okay. So teacher keynote guessing game number 4. This keynote, oh wait, did I skip one? No. This keynote has a podcast with their name in the title of the podcast, like the podcast itself. Okay, I'm seeing some more guesses. Okay, keynote clue number 5. This person has been involved with board teachers. Is this a good pace? Too fast? Too slow? There's a bit of a delay too. That's always okay. Oh, I thought I added another clue here. The other clue I thought I added is this person has never yet been on the Educate and Rejuvenate stage. I think I accidentally added that on the wrong version of this PowerPoint. So could go faster. Okay. They have never been at Educate and Rejuvenate before. Okay, I'm going to give you like 10 more seconds. Drum roll. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, Kinsey, was that comment for me? I've seen, am I watching comments to see if someone says it? I've watched it. Are you watching it, Kins? Okay. Leslie, and some of you got it, I think. Who got it first? So Leslie Robb is our keynote for Winter Educate and Rejuvenate 2024. Okay, who's heard of Leslie before? Who's seen her on Instagram or on Board Teachers or wherever you might have seen her? She is so funny and amazing and relatable and fun. If you have not heard her yet, you are in for a treat that you're going to be introduced to her through the event, but also she'll be on the podcast next week, which I'm so thrilled I can say now. So yay! Yay, Melissa, Michelle, fun to see you all here. Amber, Melissa, Stacy. She will be so great. I'm so thrilled. She's so fun. And it's fun because in our survey we did, a lot of people wanted somebody new. And so it was like, well, who's somebody new? And I had actually reached out to her about doing an event before and the date didn't work. So then I tried this time and it worked. So yay. She's so fun. Lynn's seen her at Board Teachers. She is funny. Yeah, Board Teachers, they are so fun, like all the comedians there. Okay, so about Leslie, she is an award-winning international stand-up comedian, teacher, speaker, and professional development presenter. She brings comedy, encouragement, and professional development sessions to stages, conferences, and social media worldwide. Her videos have brought laughter to millions across her social media platforms, which prompted an article about her in the Washington Post. Leslie Robb travels all over the country and abroad. Okay, some more about her. She's been seen on Board Teachers Comedy Tour, Teachers Do Stand Up Tour, The Unknown Tour, Spirit FM's Night of Love and Laughter, ABC's, like so many things. Teachers Off Duty, her own thing, Good Morning America. Been interviewed by, or she's interviewed Melissa Joan Hart for the LA Cancer Support Program. Like she's just everywhere. She's awesome. So, what's been said about her? She's more than a comedian. Through all the laughter in the room at the Well Conference for Creative, she shared a heart of gold. She was both relatable and entertaining. She kept the audience engaged and made her talk interactive. She embraced the characters of her story. There was not a dull moment in her talk. It was inspirational and comforting. I wanted to hear more. I highly recommend Leslie Robb to be a fantastic speaker at your event. And now she is at our event. I'm so thrilled. Who's excited? Let me know. Are you excited to see Leslie at Winter Educate and Rejuvenate 24-25? She will be in 25. She is going to kick us off on day one. Here are some of her shows. You can see like she's on that Board Teachers Comedy Tour. You can see she's at all these fancy conferences and stuff. And she's with our conference, Educate and Rejuvenate. So if you guessed correctly, so Nicole was the first one to guess. So you are getting the pedicure, foot spa, all of that. So you treat yourself, Nicole, but we will get somebody else who guessed correctly, the planner, and also a random anybody. So keep commenting. The signed copy of my book, even if you didn't guess correctly. That could be anybody in the chat here. Okay, I've got like something in my throat. I get so excited when I do these lives that I always have to drink more. I don't know what it is. Those of you who see me live know. Okay, so tell me, are you ready for the full speaker lineup? So, okay, get in your final comments because after this, Kinsey's going to be tallying and getting giveaway winners for those final two prizes, for the planner and for the book. So do some final comments, tag a few friends so they can hear more about the event. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go through this awesome lineup. Okay, so we have got winter sessions. And again, I'm going to show you the actual page too. So we're going to go pretty quick here on all the speakers. We got some amazing speakers. We got Diane again. She's always amazing. Teresa, we got some returning speakers. Ashley Smith, she's new to Educate and Rejuvenate this year, though she was part of my book launch party, which was so fun if you saw her there. We got Sierra Harris again. Tom Doyle is new. Jocelyn Hubbard is back. We've got Jen Adams, Deanna Smith, Michael Newman, Brittany Blackwell, Shannon and Mary from the Reading Teachers Lounge, Giselle Charlo from Kids Yoga Story. She was just on the podcast. If you heard our episode, she's going to be part of the event too. Michael is going to teach us about STEM. Deanna is going to be teaching us about diversity and inclusion. So many great topics we're going to be going over. I'm not going to be able to talk on every single person and what they'll be teaching, but I'll show you how that you can go and learn more about each speaker. I've got Kristen Donegan is back. She hasn't been here since 2022. She's back. So thrilled to have her for organization. I actually reached out to her and I was like, Kristen, I need you to come do classroom organization. So she is here. She is teaching us organization so we can refresh mid-year. We got Jenny Walmsley. She's back again. She did our summer one and she's back. We have Ashley Smith. She's teaching us about reading. We've got Dan Jones. He is a Teacher Goals author as well. Talks a lot about project-based learning. We're so thrilled to learn from him. Michelle and Paula are Enneagram experts, like going to be so fun, and teachers. So you're going to love them. I've got Chrisanda Mosby, who is like the classroom culture queen, is really what she goes by. I met her at Teach Your Heart Out this summer, and she is incredible. I met Deanna and Michael there too. They are so cool. We've got Trisha Fugelstad. She's back. Susan Swenson. We've got Kristen Masick and Amber Myron, who is here in the chat too. So Amber, that's what I was going to say. We're going to get you a special speaker access to the app too. That's going to get you all your speaker info too. I think we've got a few speakers here. I think I saw Sierra here as well. I might have seen Kristen here too. so excited. And Sierra has been here as well. She has been just 1 year, Sierra? Or 2? I don't remember. I mean, I know this is at least your second event, if you're still here. And then there are a few more who we haven't had headshots from yet either. And I think I have one more. Oh, where did I go? My camera stopped working. That's weird. Okay, we're also going to have, I don't know why I stopped showing up. Anyways, we're also going to have, for those of you who know our coaches, like our coaches that Educate and Rejuvenate, who are coaching in the club, each coach is going to be doing a session on kind of their specialty. So Chrissy Nichols, she loves talking about executive functioning, which is really about like time management, our brain, all of that. Francini Estes, she loves talking about kids and accountability. Which I mean, who doesn't need help with helping their students or their own children with accountability, right? Bonnie is going to be talking about homeschooling for those homeschool parents here, or also those who maybe are like, I might want to homeschool at some point if you're thinking about that. And then we have Cami, who's going to be talking about fitness, which is such an appropriate topic for the new year for a lot of us. So those will be additional sessions. They'll be so fun too. I don't know why I disappeared, but okay, this is being weird. It's fine. The workout class, like I mentioned, Booty Yoga with Madeline Buckwalter. She is incredible. I go to her classes very frequently. What has been said? Oh, I mean, we went over testimonials. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here. We're okay without that slide, right? Okay. So the value of an Educate and Rejuvenate ticket. So normally for Leslie's shows, you'd be paying about $45. For an average teacher conference, you pay about $97 for an online one. Life coaching, you'd pay about $97. A yoga class, if you went to my studio, literally took that class with Madeline that we're going to have, you'd pay $20. Like that's the price for a drop-in if you don't have a membership. So the total value is $259, not to mention how priceless it is, right? To connect with all these educators and the feeling of rejuvenation that we get when we come together each event. But we're not going to be charging you $259. Normally, our general admission, historically, the past 2 years has been $19 for general admission. That's what we've charged for a general admission ticket for our summer events. But we are doing something a little crazy this time, and it might be the only time, okay? So for our general admission, our gift to all of you for winter is general admission to the event. Now that's not platinum and everything, but the general admission to the event is free for winter 2024-2025. So we can help as many teachers with all of this as we can. So again, that's why I'm saying tag your friends, tell them about this, let them come and join our community, because cost does not need to keep them from being part of this event. So why would we make it free? like, you know, you see, like, we're already usually cheaper than all the other online teacher conferences, like even other ones I've spoken at or speak at. So why would we make it free when we've had so many teachers pay us for general admission? We know we could charge for it, and that was the original plan. But we also know that this is a winter event around the holidays when a lot of people are spending money. It can be a tight time, and we want to remove every barrier for joining. And I just released a book, and we just released an app, and we want every teacher to be able to come and see and hear and learn these tools at this event. So that is why we've added a free option to give to all the teachers out there and share all of this. Again, like I mentioned, it's in our brand new app. It's the first time we're doing it, so we really want everyone to see it, to experience it. So cost isn't an issue. All we ask is that people sign up, they come, they show up and dive in and get something out of it. That is all that we ask for our general admission ticket. Thanks for thinking of our budgets. Michelle said equality, yes. Hannah says because you're genuine. Oh, you're so sweet. Yay said I had issues logging on, so I'm late to the party, but free what? I know, it's crazy, right? Okay, so general admission, free access. So this is what the general admission has. It's pretty similar to the general admission we charged $19 for before, right? Okay, so you get to come to the December 30th pre-party where we're going to do the yoga, we're going to do that reflection, we're going to have our first round table, and we're going to get everyone excited and kind of share, hey, here's how like your access is coming. Here's what we're going to do. Here's how you're going to get in, kind of help get everybody supported in there. Right. And then the live sessions are happening the 7th through 9th in the evening. And we're going to keep it like, it's not going to be like super long. We're keeping it to like 2 hours, like on the dot, because we don't want to waste your time. Right. So it's going to be like, on the first night, it's going to be Leslie doing her keynote for 50 minutes. I'm going to teach, boom, done. And then the next day it's going to be I'm teaching, then we have a speaker roundtable, boom, done. Example, like, right? So it's going to be like it's kind of like the book launch, right? For those who were around for that, I know a lot of you here were. So it's going to be after school hours, but it's not going to be all day, right? So the pre-recorded sessions will be available for general admission January 3rd through January 10th. So the December, I kind of already went over this, but it's the yoga, me teaching, probably gonna have a speaker roundtable. I kind of just decided to add that like today, but team will talk about that. Kenzie's laughing in the background. She's like, this is literally the first I've heard we're gonna have a speaker roundtable on December 30th. But I wanted to make sure that we have a couple times for our speakers to choose from, right? To join a roundtable. Then the pre-recorded sessions will be inside the app that you can watch or listen to January 3rd through 10th. What I love about the app, and I know some of you here have already been using it, our club members especially, you can watch the sessions right on the app. You can turn your phone and have it like, oh my gosh, what's the word? Horizontal. So you can watch it full screen, right? You can also even leave the app and it'll keep playing. So it's not like you can listen to it like a podcast too. It's super cool. Makes it really easy. Also, we've had some people be like, well, what if I want to watch it on the computer? There is a desktop version too. There's just a link that'll allow you to access it on your computer as well. If you're like, I want to watch it full screen on my laptop, you can do that too if you want. But most people find the mobile app to be the easiest. The main live event is when we're going to have the keynote, when I'm going to be doing most of my teaching. They'll have some pre-recorded sessions too. We're going to have lots of giveaway prizes during the main event on those lives in the evening. We always have tons of prizes. They're so fun. We haven't actually picked what they are yet, but these are an array of prizes like we typically give out. Then we also have a platinum pass, right? So again, we have a free option for the event, but there are costs to running an event, right? So we do have an upgrade that allows you to upgrade if you're able to, or if you want to. So if you want to start early, if you're like, I want to be able to have my full winter break to watch the pre-recorded sessions as they start coming in, and I want to be able to continue to have access after that, right? So we'll open access to the Platinum Pass version on December 16th. And our members, that's for you too, right? So December 16th, you'll be able to start diving into pre-recorded sessions. I can't guarantee that we'll have them all in yet because we gave our speakers a pretty hefty deadline. And so it just depends as they come in. As soon as they come in, we'll get them up on the app. And if you are either a club member or platinum, you're going to get access throughout the break. We'll be getting videos added for you. So you don't have to wait until January 3rd, right? So this perk alone, if you have the money and you really want the full experience, makes it worth upgrading. But we also have a ton of other bonuses that are available for Platinum Pass holders. We have our teacher planner, PDF, and Google Slides that you get. A lot of you here probably already have it because I know I'm kind of preaching to the choir here, but we're anticipating a lot of new people as well. So you're going to get the PDF and digital planner. So you can access it year after year. You can do it digitally if you want. You can print it out. Normally, like if you go to our shop, it's $49.98 for each format. So you get both. So it's a normal $99.98 for that. You'll also get our vision board challenge, replays, and toolkit. So last January, we did a vision board challenge. It cost $15 to join the vision board challenge and get the toolkit. And I taught 3 days. It was like a 3-day challenge. So you'll get the replays to that because I'm not going to have time to really touch on the vision board stuff during this event. So if you really want that, you're like, yeah, this is another way I want to make 2025 amazing. You'll get the replays for that. So you'll be able to access that right in the app too. You'll also get a presenter Platinum Pass bundle. And this is the picture from last year's. We don't have it put together yet. So far, it's $105 worth of resources. I'm sure that'll grow as we get more presenters turning their stuff in. But each is designed to help you support either like teaching something or self-care or personal growth. So you're going to get all these resources included in the Platinum Pass bundle. So again, all of these bonuses are for the upgrade, right? There's the free version, and then there's Platinum Pass, right? So bonus number 4, you'll get our self-love journal for teachers. So this was part of our self-love challenge that is on the podcast. And that part is free. Anybody could go back to February of this year and listen to that self-love challenge. But this was the VIP of it. You get the PDF that really helps you dive into self-love. Lifers already have access to all of this. So you've already got it. And all the Platinum Pass stuff, if you don't already have it, it'll be there when the Platinum product is there. So if you're a member, you already will have all this. Good question. Okay, bonus number 5, you'll get an invite to join me for my author Q&A night. And this is something that anybody who's in the club or purchased a book gets, but also anybody who purchased the Platinum Pass will also be invited. So even if you haven't purchased a copy of the book and you're not in the club, you'll be invited to join me on this author Q&A night, where we're really going to be able to just dive in and talk all the questions about the book, about the writing process, about really anything. It's a Q&A, so it's whatever people bring up. It'll be a lot of fun. Bonus number 6 is that you'll get 3 guided meditations in the Platinum Pass that are exclusive to the Platinum Pass when that comes out. And well, the Platinum Pass and the club always has all of it. So these will support you through your mid-year slump, and you'll have access to that as long as the Platinum Pass is open. So the Platinum Pass includes the extended and early access, right? Have the whole winter break through June 30th to continue accessing the event, the printable and digital planners, the presenter bundle, the self-love journal, the 3 guided meditations, the VIP invite. Oh, and the one other thing is the $37 credit to our shop or to the club, and more time to watch and earn PD credit. So the regular price of the Platinum Pass, like if you buy it during the event or if you buy it after the early bird period, is $97 for the Platinum Pass. The early bird price, like literally only for those who buy it now, is $49.99 for the Platinum Pass, for all those bonuses, all those perks, the extended and early access to the event. But we also have a very fast action for the first people who purchase their Platinum Pass. And that is the first 10 customers to buy a Platinum Pass to upgrade their Educate and Rejuvenate experience will get a free planner in the mail when they upgrade the Platinum Pass after claiming their ticket, shipped anywhere in the US. So that is just for the first 10 people. So the planner alone usually costs the $49.99. So basically that covers your Platinum Pass ticket. So it has science-backed goal-setting pages that I learned through my coaching certification, and pages to help you balance your life and mind, like all these awesome pages. You won't just get the PDF and Google Slide version, you'll get one in the mail. And this is, again, that limited time offer. So there's all the pages. I forgot that they went individually, so sorry about that. Okay, so you want a spot to write your daily win and inspirational quotes throughout. I can flip through the planner if anybody wants that at the end. So again, all of that stuff we already mentioned, the extended and early access, the teacher planner, Platinum presenter bundle, the self-love journal, the guided meditations, the VIP invite, the credit, the longer time to earn PD credit, right? Because there's a good chance you won't have time to watch everything in that short period. You'll get all of that for $49.99, including the planner in the mail, right? And it comes in a beautiful box and everything. So again, here's what was said last year. It's been so valuable. Pass this on to her team. Enjoyed this session. So fun and encouraging. Awesome event. Everybody loves these events. They're so much fun. Okay, so can I leave and purchase now? You absolutely can purchase now. Kins, can you put the link in the chat? Yeah, you want to be one of those first 10, right? So we did that data based on previous years. Like we're like, okay, how long in the short period of time did we sell? So I mean, we do anticipate that those to go very quickly, especially the email will go out in 15 minutes to our email list. So if you're already a member, what happens to upgrade? If you're already a member, you already have all the upgrades. You don't need to do anything. You're already going to have all of it. So no need to do anything if you're a member of Educate and Rejuvenate Club. Just sit tight and we'll let you know when stuff is in your app. Okay, so we're bringing on the team for the winners. She might have already put them in the chat for me. Yes, she did. Thank you, Kinsey. Okay, so our random Leslie guest winner, planner winner. So Melissa Kennedy, you are the winner of the planner. So email hello@educateandrejuvenate.com and we'll get you that. And then the random signed book attendee is wait, hang on. I clicked away. Chris Krasinski, you are the winner of the signed book. So email hello@educateandrejuvenate.com and we will get that to you. Okay, so your attendee bonus, just for being here tonight, you can grab our Christmas party pack, scan that code, click on the link. It'll take you to where you can get this Christmas party pack, which is super fun. I'll leave that on the screen for a few. I'm also going to get, okay, I already have the page ready. So I'll share that too. I want to make sure. Okay, and Kinsey's put the link in the chat as well. So I'll leave it for just like 10 more seconds, maybe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the link is in the chat as well. So, but again, if you've been spending time watching this, chances are you're going to want to join us at the event. Like at a minimum, you're going to want to go and grab the free ticket, right? So let's put that, we're going to put that in the chat. Again, we probably should have done like a QR code or something right on the slides like we did for the thing. But anyway, we put that in the chat so you can go there. We'll also get it all over the website here soon. Right now, you really can't find it actually because we just barely did the reveal party, right? Though the email will be going out shortly. Okay, show page and planner. That's just literally my reminder to do that. Okay. So just need to switch screens. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat. Where to order? So, Tammy, are you saying where to order like your ticket, or were you? I think you might have been saying you're a member of the club. If you're a member, you don't need to do anything for the event. If you were asking about the planner, we do have them on our Etsy. We also like we have opportunities for members each on their anniversary to choose an item too. So you can contact the team and see when that is for you as well. Okay, so I need to reshare my screen. Okay, do you all see this? See the page? We kind of refreshed the look of the event page. We've been using the same template for a while and we changed it. I love the big bold headline. Your winter teacher recharge starts here at Winter Educate and Rejuvenate 24-25. We're so excited. So really all you need to do is click the button to register, fill out your name, email. Phone is optional, but I highly recommend it because then you'll get a text reminder for the event. And yeah, you'll just see all the info on the page. I mean, really, we already talked about everything, but if you missed any of the live, really, this goes over everything, how it works. And again, we have the countdown. If you want the platinum pass, like the upgrade, you have to register for free first, and then it'll take you right to where you can upgrade. I'll show you that in a minute. But first, I want to show you how you can see more about the speakers. So you'll see keynotes here. I put myself as a keynote because why not? But you can click on each speaker, and then it'll give you the bio about the speaker. And for most of them, we have their session title. So that'll be there too. So you kind of know what to expect, like they're presenting about, right? Teresa Quant's talking about Canva. If you follow her on Instagram, she's been rocking it with all her Canva reels. So she's going to share even more with all of you at the event. So you'll be able to click on each person and learn more about them. So then we've got the life coaching, the refresh, all of this here, right? So you can scroll through the page and learn more. And then on any of the buttons on the page, they'll all do the same thing. You just click. You can put your name. You can put, I should probably spell my name right though, not that it matters. You can put your email, claim your free ticket. And then it's going to take you. Please don't call my husband. He will not be happy. That's his phone number. Okay. and then I'll take you to this Platinum Pass page. So if you're wanting to, do you already have 10? Very unlikely because the email hasn't gone out yet. And what was I going to say? The email hasn't gone out yet, and there aren't enough people on this live that I think we would have hit that yet. Also, the other thing is we will honor it, and this is what I actually meant to like add a thing to this page, but it has been crazy just getting everything ready. As long as you see it on the page, you will get it. So if like we aren't able to take it off and like 12 or 15 went through, we'll honor it. We'll remove it as soon as we can once we see 10. But once we do, then we'll update that. You got one. Yes. So at least 9 left. Or wait, no, sorry. Maximum 9 left. Okay. Apparently, I mean, it is 7 o'clock here. Apparently my brain already thinks it's like midnight or something. That's fine. So you'll upgrade your ticket if you want. This gives you more info about each thing, pictures, information about the upgrade. So if you want, you can click there to grab it, and you would just be able to, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, just like a checkout, you know. We have a reminder for our members if you're logged in. That's just like, hey, stop, you don't need to buy a ticket. So if you're logged in as a member, it'll remind you that. But yeah, then there's also, if you want the throwback pass, that is where you're getting a bunch of sessions from previous events from 2022 through summer 2024. So that is another optional thing you can add on if you want. Okay, so that is the event page. And then really quick, I want to make sure we end like by 7. So we've got 5 minutes. I want to make sure I get to any questions. Love the insulated cup. Can these be purchased? We don't like officially have them for sale anywhere, but my husband does have an Etsy and could probably do it. So you can email us at hello@educateandrejuvenate.com if you would like one. Also, we generally have opportunities for members with those too. So you can reach out to customer service and we can help you out. Okay, so here's the planner. We've got 3 colors. We got blue, we got pink, we've got green. All of them come in a fun box. You'll see here, I mean, I kind of showed the pages. I'm going to just do the fastest flip through ever, but just for anybody who's like thinking about the platinum and do I want this? So this is what you'll get for free if you upgrade to platinum tonight for the winter event. So there's all these habit trackers through the year. I did skip some pages. There's like, you know, the pages that help you break down your goal. You need a green now, right? I know we were just talking about like collect all 3, like all the cute colors, right? They're so cute. We've got the to-do list, the checklist, power positive thinking, got your weekly, monthly planning, class list, class birthdays, communication tracker, password tracker, tons of student checklists. Gonna skip ahead. And then your weekly and monthly planning. So, I mean, it really has like all the pages you'd expect in a teacher planner. It does lay flat. That's a lot of people's concern with it not being 3 or like, you know, spiral, but it does lay flat. It has like the little loopy for your pen. It has what do you call it? The like strap. Has 3 ribbons to help you like find your spot. So that is the planner. The planner costs as much in our Etsy shop as because we did realize we actually can't have it on Etsy. For a while we weren't selling them at all. But then it's because of like business owner tax stuff. But we realized we can put them on Etsy. So we do have them up there, but you would pay just as much only for the planner. Is this the new planner? I guess it depends on how you define new. We had an old design for like a PDF planner. This is the only physical planner we've offered. So it's the same one that we had last year. Okay. And bookmarks. Yeah, it has the ribbon bookmarks that help you, so you can mark up to 3 spots in the planner. Okay, can you post again, please? Okay. Oh, and we did. The link is in the chat. I know, and I should have made like educaterejuvenate.com/ like something to make it really easy for you all to get to it. We usually do. It was just really down to the wire to get this one ready. So I'm proud of our team. We got it ready like just in time. There are still a few little edits we need to make on the pages, but nothing major. So I'm proud of us for getting it together. I think pre-K is good too. Yeah. Oh yeah, is the planner acceptable for pre-K? Oh, perfect. You were all answering her question. Thank you. I hadn't seen it yet. Yeah, yeah. It's really not like grade level specific at all. Yeah, and it's not dated, so you can start using it whenever you'd like. So you could use it whenever you get it. It's a great way to refresh, like in the new year too, if you want. But you could also like as soon as you get it, just start with it. So, that's the other thing for those like collecting the colors and having them. It's like you could just like use one color one year, one color the next year, or if you really wanted to, be like I want to use pink this week, and then I want to use green this week if you wanted, depending on just how your brain works, right? We're all different. Okay. I think that's all the questions. But again, I really want to see you all there. Remember, cost shouldn't keep you from coming because there's the free option. And again, one thing I would love for all of you, I know a lot of you here are already members of the club. You're like already like, oh yeah, I'm already signed up, everything. I would love for you to share with a friend who you think would enjoy this event because we have that free option. So if you have a teacher friend who's feeling burned out, who's in that mid-year slump, copy that link that Kinsey just put in the chat and maybe send it in a text or in a message or in an email and just share because it's going to be so much fun when we all come together for this event. So that would just mean a lot to me if you share that, because the reason it would mean a lot to me is because it helps us to help more teachers and to improve their life. So it's just a gift to everyone. Gloria's already shared twice. Yes, thank you, Gloria. Want to share with all the teachers I know. Amazing. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. We are right at 7 p.m. I don't see any other questions. Christy, yes, she shared. Thank you so much, Christy. So excited. Candace said she can't sign in fast enough. You should be fine. It's not, I really think you'll be okay. Don't stress. Like, get signed in. Like I said, like our team would have to be quick to get that taken off. So like, we'll make sure that you get it. Don't worry. Just get signed in, do the reset password if you need to. Let us know if you need help. You're trying to order the ticket to the winter, but the math is odd. Huh. If you can send us an email at hello@educateandrejuvenate.com, it should just be the $49.99, unless you checked the box to add the throwback pass too. You might have like accidentally checked that. Oh, that's strange. Yeah, email us and we can help you out, Stacy. Because it shouldn't be 19. It should be the 49. Got it. Okay. Glad you got it. Perfect. Okay. Teacher Bestie doesn't have social, but is reading extra copy of your book. Amazing. Thanks, Hannah, for sharing that. And also, they don't need social for this one because it's taking place in the app. So we have had a lot of people be like, I don't use Facebook. I know a lot of people, they either are like getting off social media in general, or some newer teachers are like, I'm too young for Facebook. I'm like, oh man, I'm old, I guess. But like, they're like, I don't do Facebook. I only do Instagram. So anyway, you don't need Facebook. Doesn't matter. You can be on no platform, but just download the app and be part of this event. So, okay. Well, yeah. So email if you're having any issues with checking out. I will like get off this live and I will pop into the inbox. So, okay. I think that's it for now. Thank you so much, everybody. So fun as always being here with all of you. And I'll see you at the event, but probably before too. So, have an amazing night.